Hello students, today we discuss centrifugal pump. So centrifugal pump is nothing but is also an example of a handling machine. So we already previously discussed handling machines and turbines and pump. We are discussing a pump of centrifugal pump. So basically, why it is called centrifugal pump? Because it is a centrifugal force is acted on the middle part, which is used to discharge the water from a higher level. That's why it is called as centrifugal pump. So it is a handling machine. So what is the function of pump? It will convert the mechanical energy into your hydraulic energy. Basic thing is here is convert the mechanical energy into hydraulic energy. But in a turbine system, what happens? That is also a handling machine, but this is the opposite of that. The hydraulic energy will be converted into mechanical energy. So here is when the conversion of hydraulic energy will occur in this pump. So hydraulic and mechanical energy will be created a pressure energy type. Which pressure energy will be created? Pressure head here, which is also called as high head discharge also. So using of this centrifugal pump, there is a different parts are there. Number one is here impeller. Second one is here casing. Third one is here suction pipe. With a foot valve and a strainer. And fourth one is here delivery pipe. This is the basic four parts of your centrifugal pump. So what is impeller? You already previously studied the turbine section. The turbine runner is here is your impeller. So this is your impeller. Look at this. This is called as impeller. Under impeller, this is a backward curve vanes are there or backward curve blades are there in the impeller. But in a turbine, there is a forward type is there, but in a pump, this is a backward type for is there. Clear? So next one is your casing. So this is your casing, which will protect or seal the pump impeller or a impeller or the water which will be for extender purpose or your high pressure created. We will be creating a seal that is called as casing. Third one is your this is your suction pipe and foot valve and a strainer. Fourth one is your delivery pipe. This is your delivery pipe. This is the basic four parts here. So going through this centrifugal pump, look at this pump. This when the water will be flow from this side to this side. This is also called as a reversal type of inward radial flow reaction turbine. Because in a inward radial flow reaction turbine, the water will be outer to the drainage will be occur. When the water will come this side and drainage occur by the inside of your turbine, impeller runner. But here it will be input and this is your output. This is the reversal process of a inward radial flow reaction turbine. But this is also called as a outward radial flow reaction turbine, because outward turbine inside water will be water construct to the inside water will be go and it will be used, and after that it drains through the outside. That is outward type. But this is outward reaction turbine or reversal inward reaction turbine you can call also. So going through these main points of case impeller. The impeller function, what is your functioning here? So look at here, already discussed the impeller. This is impeller. So impeller will be attached with a shaft. Which shaft will be it is a one type of functioning of runner. So here is a backward belt is there, backward curve blade are there, which will use to force in outside to the water, inside to the outside. So when the shaft will rotate, how it will rotate? There is an electrical energy, electric motor will be connected with your shaft, which will be create a rotation of this shaft, which will create the impeller rotation. That is your external work is given there. That way is also called as also negative work of a pump. Pump is also a negative work. So here the impeller function is to run that and running will be suck the water. This is the function of a impeller. Next one is your casing. So this is all about your total is your casing, which will be sealed. So casings are three types. One is your volute casing. Second one is your vortex casing. Third one is your casing with blade. Casing with guide blade. So these are the main three casing uses for your centrifugal pump. What are the about the volute casing? Volute casing, this is your volute casing, this is your vortex casing, and this is your casing with guide wheel. What are the functions basically? When using a casing here, because we are using pump, the pump is a pressurizer, but in a turbine the kinetic energy is the main source. But here what happens? Your kinetic energy velocity will be decreases and pressure should be increases. When the water will be go through this flow, when the water come from this one and will be created a flow to go through the outside this delivery pipe. So here will be what happen? The area should be increases here. The radius should be increases, area should be increases. If radius and area increases, the velocity should be decreases. And increases of area, the pressure energy head will be increases. The pressure energy increases, the head will be increases. This is because you uses a volute casing. But due to the volute, there is a energy loss occur due to the eddies. So here is your volute casing. What happened? Energy loss occur due to the eddies. The efficiency will be as compared to other casing. It will be lower than that of casing. That's why this is a volute casing. The efficiency should be affected by the energy loss. But what happened in the vortex casing? Look at this. Here vortex casing. Vortex casing what happened? The impeller is in a middle position is there. The water circulate in a proper manner, which will be increases of area of here in a circular manner. The area should be radius should be increases. The radius increases, then pressure should be increases. But there is a loss of eddy losses or loss of energy should be low here as compared to this, because it is a one side there is area is there is narrow and here area is broad. Due to this reason, the losses will be occur high. So here is a pressure and this should be decreases. Here is a pressure and should be increases as compared to this impellers. That is your this casing. What is your volute casing and one is your vortex casing. The vortex casing main useful is what? To increase the area radius and increase the pressure. So if the pressure increases, the head should be increases. So how much that will head required, that will be provided by this centrifugal pump. So this is the basic difference between both of two casing. Next one is the third one is your casing with guide blades. The casing with guide blades is nothing but here is your impeller and then is your ring of blades are there, that is called as guide blades. This outer side there is a ring of blades are, that is called as guide blades. When water will be flow through this, water will be go through from this to this. In a turbine is always backward type of studied. When the water will go through the impeller, then it will guide the water to this guide fans or guide blade. The guide will be guide the water to the outer side of the radius and increase the pressure head. This is the basic function of your casing with guide blades. So here is a casing with guide blades is there, that is called as casing with guide blades. So this is always another casing of your centrifugal pump. These are basic three type of casing we use in your centrifugal pump. So this is all about your casing. Then after your suction pipe and a foot valve and with a strainer. So suction pipe with a foot valve or a strainer is here. This is your suction pipe. Suction means that it will be observed from the lower level and give to the higher level. So here will be suction here through this. So this is your suction level. This is a water level or sump level where the water should be sucked by the pump. So when at the end of the day there is a foot valve is there. Look at it. This is a foot valve is showing there. The foot valve function is what? Nothing but foot valve is usually one type of non-return type of valve. So basically, when you use some bathrooms, toilets, or a flush, there is a valve is there inside the flush. That will what happen when the water will be go through the inside the chamber of your flush. Then after it will be close the valve, which will be non-return type. In the similarly, this is non-return type of valve. Only single wave flow is there. The single wave flow means only upward flow will be occur in this foot valve. Next one is your strainer. The strainer function is basically one type of filtration type. It will be used to filter that there is a water in a mud or any dust particle will be filterized by the strainer, and foot valve will give you a single direction for your suction pipe to give single direction flow. So this is all about your suction valve and your foot valve and a strainer. Then after your fourth one is your delivery pipe. So this is your delivery pipe. So it is uses basically for delivery pipe is uses for deliver the water or discharge the water. If the delivery pipe radius will be increases, the head should be also increases. Similarly, the casing area should be increases. Area should be increases means it will be increase the pressure and decrease the velocity, which will give the high pressure head or high discharge head to the delivery pipe. So this is used for delivery pipe for delivering the water or discharge the water for outer when we require the place. This is all about your centrifugal pump types and important parts about this. The further video we can discuss different type of the centrifugal pump velocity